What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we have a very special live stream. We are flying the Zibo 737 from Jacksonville up to Atlanta. But what is really special about this is VATSIM has come out with some new audio. And the audio quality just completely blows the old audio out of the water. So right now we're just waiting for the plane to finish fueling up. There's a couple things that I need to continue setting up here while we wait, just to make sure that we're ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and finish configuring the airplane here for departure. And I'm just really excited for this flight in general. I mean, wait until you guys hear the quality of the audio. I mean, it's really something special here. We're actually taking fuel off the plane here, so we're almost configured here. We're going to go ahead and switch over to our APU at this point. Trim air on, APU bleed on. Oh, we need to set the cruise altitude up. We're going to flight level 300. We're landing in Atlanta. So we got that all good. Everything looks pretty nice right now. Go ahead and disconnect our ground power. Ground services, we're going to disconnect. We're going to remove chocks. And I think we are done fueling at this point. So I am using, like I said, the Zibo 737. And I'm also using, what are we using? Auto gate plugin, so we can have the gate connected to our, where is pushback? BetterPushback. I don't even see it on here. Huh. Okay, well, I guess we're using the default pushback. I don't know, but let's go ahead and check our dang, I'm bouncing all over the place here, our altimeter. So we are 3001, 8, and Bravo. So we'll go ahead and set that up real quick. 3001. We want this to go off of our barometric pressure. We're going to go up to 1029, I believe, is the we're going 1,000 feet above. Man, I can't get it. Alright. 1029. Let me just check my charts here to make sure that I remember this correctly. Airport minimums here. Airport elevation is 29 feet, so I was right about that. Alright, let's go ahead and get our clearance from Tower. Jacksonville Tower, Southwest 1848, ready to copy IFR over to Atlanta.
Southwest 1848, you are cleared to the Atlanta Hartsfield International Airport on to departure. BAXLY transition satisfied. Maintain 3000, expect flight level 30010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 124.770, squawk 4, correction 0401.
0401 in the box for Southwest 1848.
Southwest 1848, squawk feedback is correct. Push stop out, discussion dock. Taxi, advise you have information. Addons Bravo is current.
Yeah, we have Bravo for Southwest 1848.
Southwest 1848, roger, thank you.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I mean, that was absolutely amazing. I hope you guys really heard how great that was. So, we are contacting 124.77. Wow, I cannot get this right here. After... let's make sure that that's right. 124. Okay. Alright, go ahead and get the gate pushed away, push back, and we'll just do
Okay, I'll send a push card.
Alright, so while that's doing its thing, go ahead and get the plane. Man, I cannot get these views bouncing all around. Do apologize for that. So we're going to go ahead and switch this over to that. Turn off our packs.
Here we go.
And we are going to turn on our engines. So we're looking for at least 15%. I think I'm going to tell him I'm good with that.
You paid the fuel bill, right?
Yes. Get that pumped up there. Let's go ahead and get our lights ready to go. Cabin lights, take off. Okay. And we are going to go ahead and fire up engine number 1. So go ahead and introduce some fuel on that. We're looking for, what does that say? 5.05 on the trim value, so I think that's going to be good enough. Get that ready. And while this is doing its thing, we'll go ahead and check that we have full control of the aircraft here. Alright, we got control there. All functions appear to be normal. Engine is at the correct idle speed there. Everything looks good. Jacksonville Tower, Southwest 1848, ready to taxi.
Southwest 1848, runway 8, taxi via Juliet Alpha Lima, hold short runway via Lima.
Runway 8 via Juliet Alpha Lima for Southwest 1848. So I'm just going to double check that I know Juliet Alpha Lima. I know exactly where we're going. I've done this many times. So we will go ahead and get going. Super excited for this stream here. I've been waiting for a very long time, as the entire VATSIM community has been doing. So I don't know what
Signature 1, say altitude.
what we're going to be expecting here.
Sector 1, 240 going down to 23, sir. Sorry for that.
Been waiting for a very long time, as the entire VATSIM community has.
Signature 1, Jacksonville Center.
Sector 1, we're at flight level 240. We climbed 240, descending down to 230.
Signature 1, Jacksonville Center.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
Jacksonville Center, Sector 1. Sector 1, go ahead.
That's 720, if you're still here, Atlanta Center 132.97.
Jacksonville Center, Sector 1.
Alright, so I think we are good now. Not sure what happened there. I apologize. Well, I'm not sure what happened to the stream there, but
Jacksonville Center, King Air, November Hotel Kilo Mike November with you at flight level 220. Signature 1, thank you.
very unfortunate.
November Hotel Kilo Mike November Jacksonville Center. Send traffic for November Hotel Kilo Mike November.
Trying to communicate here with you guys, and unfortunately my connection was lost to VATSIM. Very unfortunate.
Jacksonville Center not heard. Send traffic for November Hotel Kilo Mike November.
Climb. Let's do a doing an economic climb right now. We're nearing our top of climb point. So we're about 5 nautical miles to top of climb. 2339 Zulu.
Jacksonville Center, November Hotel Kilo Mike November, radio check.
Right there. I wonder what's going on here. Jacksonville seems to be slacking a little bit. So we're about 1,000 feet from our top of climb.
Southwest 1848, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
We'll contact Atlanta Center on 132.907 for Southwest 1848. Have a good night.
48, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
Not sure if you heard me there, but
Southwest 1848.
yeah, we're switching over to 132.907 for Southwest 1848.
Jacksonville Center, November Hotel Kilo Mike November, comms check.
I think they're having some issues here because I can hear you, other aircraft calling.
Southwest 1848, Jacksonville Center. Thank you for that call out for Hotel Kilo Mike November.
Jacksonville, good evening, Jet Trip, next receiving 12,000 for 16,000 direct Orlando.
Any aircraft on frequency radio check?
61.
Oh, I couldn't hear any, sorry about that. Southwest 1848, Atlanta Center 132.97.
Over to Atlanta Center 132.907.
Signature 1, contact Miami Center 135.17.
Atlanta Center, Southwest 1848, with you at flight level 300.
Southwest 1848, Atlanta Center, Roger. I'll have lower for you at about 15 miles.
Yeah, we're about 10 nautical miles out from LAIRI. So we're gonna
Commander Center, good evening, American 461, maintaining flight level 360.
Back at 2041, the Line Center, did you receive the command to maintain flight level 300? Back at 461, I got you at 360, thanks. Back at 2041, Line Center.
Alright, so...
American 2041.
Yeah, just verify you're climbing the flight level 300.
Should be.
Should be.
Alright, still show you level 230. If unable to climb, just advise.
We should be coming now, American 2041. Center Delta Bravo, requesting airport clearance to Atlanta.
Back 521, contact the Line Center on 121.35 for your clearance. Talk to you later.
Sorry about that.
Actually, contact Center 121.35.
Pushback, thank you.
Damn, look at all the Atlanta people online.
Southwest 1848, descend to Pause Correction, maintain flight level 240.
We'll descend down to flight level 240 for Southwest 1848.
American 567, Line Center, descend maintain flight level 240.
Descend, maintain flight level 240, American 567.
So I kind of want to let the aircraft do its thing here, but I don't want to at the same time, so we're going to go ahead and what in the world? We'll go ahead and let the aircraft go down to 240. Alright, so like I said earlier, before I was rudely interrupted by OBS not running my stream correctly.
Back 567, contact the Line Center 121.35, we'll see.
I have
121.35, good night.
been trying to do a video.
Back at 2041, amend your altitude, maintain flight level 280, that'll be your final.
Maintain flight level 280, American 2041.
Been trying to do a video on how to do a proper ILS landing with the 737-800.
Southwest 1848, contact the Line Center 121.35, good night.
Center on 121.35 for Southwest 1848, have a good night. 12135. Alright.
1349.
America 1349, the mode C differed by greater than 300 feet. If you could go ahead and say the altitude passing good form, please.
1349. Repeat, please, those instructions.
When your reported altitude leaving differed than greater than 300 feet than what the mode C was putting out, go ahead and say the altitude passing again, please.
Roger. American 1349. We've got 13,500.
American 1349, that checks, thanks.
Then Center Southwest 1848 just leveled off at flight level 240, about to cross LARZZ.
So that's 1848 Atlanta Center, Roger. I have lower for you here in about 30 seconds.
Alright, so I am going to, actually recording on the back end, like I said, we're going to do a how to do an ILS approach, fully set up here. Let's turn this off here so I can have everything we need here.
South 1848, descend via the Jedi to arrival Atlanta landing, Atlanta landing west altimeter 3009er.
We'll descend via the Jedi 2 arrival for Southwest 1848, and we have those numbers. Alright, so we're going to get ready to go down to 14,000 by whatever that waypoint is. In the meantime, I think we might maintain. We'll drop our speed down just a tad bit here and get our altimeter correct. It's 3009. Our landing elevation is 1026, so we'll go ahead and get that set up. And we want 250 above, so we're going to go 276 for our minimum call out. And we'll go ahead and hit level change at this point. Actually, you know, let's go into
Baker 1349, contact Atlanta, center 132.907, good night.
3297, good day.
Atlanta Center, good afternoon, Delta 2255, passing 2,300 for flight level 140.
Delta 2255, Atlanta Center, roger, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Come and maintain flight level 230, Delta 2255.
So we're going to do a flaps 40 landing here with 140.
Jet 455, number 15 right, ready to go at Tyson McGee.
Jet 455, runway 5 right, cleared for takeoff.
Roger, clear, go 5 right, Jet 455.
Delta Fox right, taxi 18 left.
Not sure how to switch the system over into descent mode.
521, advise when you have VATS, please.
Roger, I'm going to go listen to it, Delta 521.
Short performance, progress, I don't know, nav status.
American 24 with you, flight level for 270 for 240.
American 2041, Sagan, your current altitude?
Lowering from 280 to 240.
American 2041, descend across Ozzy at maintain 12000 and 250 knots, Atlanta, altimeter 3009.
3009, American. I got the 80 stuff, 521.
521, runway 36 right, taxi via Charlie, cross runway 5.
Push your via Charlie, cross 5 to 521.
American 561, Ozzy at 250 knots.
Atlanta is very busy.
Atlanta Center, good evening, Southwest 126, climb through 123 for 14,000.
South 126, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain level 230.
Up to 230, Southwest 126.
Alright, so we just switched
American
over
567, reaching Ozzy, maintain 250 knots.
Ozzy 250 knots, American 567, thanks.
transition altitude there, so I want to watch, we want to be at 280 here, so we're going to slow.
Delta 2255, contact Atlanta Center 132.907, good day.
And we'll hit in some
Over
speed.
132.97, so.
Slow us down a bit.
Jet 455's airborne, passing 2.4 for 9,000, runway head.
Jet 455, roger. Jet 455, passing 5,000, clear direct Hinge Mountain.
Roger, passing 5, direct hitch mountain, Jet 455.
Atlanta Center, Delta 3302, climbing to 14,000.
Delta 3302, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain flight level 230 after.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, Delta 3302.
Jet 455, climb and maintain 12,000.
12,000 now, Jet 455.
Alright, so we're going to be beginning our what do you call it, our ILS procedure start here. So I'm going to go ahead and set OBS up.
Jet 455, I down.
As we go.
I want to get
Jet 455, I down.
Jet 455, radar contact.
I want to set
Jet 455, roger.
American 567, contact line approach 127.9, good day.
17.9, good night.
Alright, so I set our VATSIM audio, turned it down a little bit so you guys can...
Southwest 1848, contact line approach 127.9, good night.
Over to 127.9 for Southwest 1848, have a good night.
Southwest 126, contact Atlanta Center 132.907, good day.
3297, good day.
Atlanta Center, good evening, Del.
American 567 with you, extended down to 1000.
American 562 in Atlanta approach, and we have the RT1 visual 27 left, altimeter 3009. American 562 in Atlanta approach, descend via the RT1 visual approach 27 left, at the Atlanta altimeter 3009.
LAIRI RZ1, visual 27 left from that 567, thanks.
Atlanta approach Southwest 1848 with you, descending to 11,000.
Southwest 1848 Atlanta approach, descend and maintain 8,000, visual 27 left, altimeter 3009.
Down to 8,000, and we'll expect 27 left for Southwest 1848. Alright guys, so we're going down to 8,000 at this point. So we are going to slowly drop our speed down here. We'll go to 279 right now. So when doing a ILS landing, it's very important that you are set up correctly, well in advance before the landing. So we're doing a western landing, I believe this is. Well, at least we're going to be heading west while we're landing. So 27 left is a heading of 275. And it's really important that you have your route punched in properly. So if you go in here, you can see I have my route punched in, my departure was selected, and you can see I have the arrival for ILS 27 left. You can change this. I got my if you need to, depending on what ATC gives you. I have my glide slope set. So if you go into your legs here, you can see that I have everything that I need all the way down to runway 27 left. So if we hit menu, FMC, index, and then go into approach, you can see our ILS frequency, which is extremely important for ILS 27 left.
Visual approach 27 left, altimeter 3009.
So we are 108.5 and a course of 275. So you'll notice I had 275 already punched in for both courses. We gotta reduce our speed to 250 real quick. We'll go ahead and introduce some speed brakes. Let's get our landing lights turned on. We're actually going to go to 240. Everything is set there. So you want to, it's very important that you have your course set 275 for both the captain and first officer's course selector bugs here, because once we are on our approach, we're actually going to be using both autopilots for the ILS down to the runway, and then at our minimums we're going to disengage and manually land it so we don't overshoot the runway. Now, if it was a category 3 or even a category 2, we could get all the way down to the ground. On a category 3, it'll touchdown, flare, do everything for you. which is really awesome. But with a Category 1 into Atlanta like we're doing, it's, you don't want to really do that because you're going to really overshoot the runway if you don't set up correctly. Where is my chart? So I just want to double check my chart real quick and make sure that we are doing a Category 1 ILS, and I do believe that is Category 1 ILS. I don't see anything on here that says otherwise. Approach, let's just double check here. Yep, so that's definitely a Category 1 because it doesn't say that it's anything higher than that, which it would. So we're expecting vectors here shortly for our heading, so we have that in the general direction of where they're going to probably turn us out to. So we got our course set up. If we check back into the FMC here, and you also get this information on your charts, we want to put in our nav radiocom 108.5. So if we go down to our navs, I already have that punched in here. Must be from the last flight. But to do that, you just turn your knob here. So we'll just put it on the same thing just for the purpose of showing you guys. So you would set this in your standby in the nav panel here, and then you just hit this transfer button to activate it. So if you see when I hit that transfer button, it switches over, and you're going to do the same thing over here on this side and set that. So get that set on both panels here, and that's very important for when you're doing an ILS landing, so that you can get the correct ILS approach on there. So very soon you're going to notice right here that we're going to get the ILS information here. It'll say, it should say that frequency and also the name of the ILS. So if I just take a look at the chart real quick, the name of the ILS approach that we're doing is Information Foxtrot Sierra Quebec IFSQ. So you guys will see that here very soon. Looks like we got the airport directly ahead of us. So we're about to be making our turn out for Graham. So at this point we're going to go ahead and go flaps 1, and we're going to set up our speed brake for, or our auto brake for 1. So you don't want to over extend with your flaps. So we're going to just go 235 just so we're not at that threshold there. And I just want to double check what my speed is, 240, so a little bit slower than what we should be, but that's alright. And then once we get another descent here, we're going to be doing we're going to be dropping our speed down to 210. We want to be at Grimpy at 4,000 at 188. So
American 2041
should be getting those instructions here shortly.
American 567, contact Atlanta approach 124.6, see ya.
I just want to double check what my tower frequency is as well. I believe it's 119.1, but let's just check real quick to make sure. Show who's online. Atlanta 119.1. So we're gonna go ahead and get that ready so that once we get
Southwest 1848, descend and maintain 6,000.
down to 6,000 for Southwest 1848.
Southwest 1848, first descend and maintain 5,000. Contact Atlanta approach 124.6.
Down to 5,000, and we'll contact approach on 124.6. Okay, 124.6. Didn't know there was another approach controller on here.
American 2041 turn.
Then approach Southwest 1848 with you descending to 5,000.
Southwest 1848, Atlanta approach altimeter 3009er, descend and maintain 4000, runway 27 left.
Down to 4,000 for runway 27 left, Southwest 1848. Alright, so you guys can see we got our glide slope IFSQ, just like we said there. And you can see we have our, let's go ahead and put in some speed brakes so we can get slowed down a bit.
Southwest 1848, turn left heading 300, join the localizer.
Left at 300 and we'll join the localizer for Southwest 1848. So we're going to go ahead and try and get our speed drop down here.
American 567, reduce speed to 210, then continue to descend to 6,000.
So as we turn out,
speed 20, descend to 6,000, that's 567.
We're dropping our flaps down here. So, and our speed's down to
Southwest 1848, maintain 210 knots or greater until advised.
Alright, we'll maintain 210 until advised, Southwest 1848. Alright, so we have to keep 210, so we'll just hang on there.
American 567, your traffic to follow is 12 to 1 o'clock and 8 miles turning northwestbound now, Boeing 737 descending out of 6,000.
We have him beside my 567.
So to do the ILS here, once you have all this,
turn right heading 250 now, join the localizer.
Once you have all of this here, you're good to hit this button right here, which is your VOR to join your localizer. So you'll see that that has gone into VOR lock mode. So what's going to happen here is the plane is going to line itself up to get this bottom
Southwest
diamond.
1848 Atlanta Airport, 11 at 12 o'clock and 16 miles, report to airport in sight.
Southwest 1848 has the airport in sight.
Southwest 1848, cleared visual approach, runway 27 left, maintain 210 knots.
Alright, we'll descend via the visual for 27 left and maintain 210. Alright, so once the plane turns
American
itself out,
567, verify you're returning at 27 left localizer.
We are turning to oh.
American 567, you broke up, say again.
so real quick I want to get the tower frequency on, which is 124.
Confirm the tower 1250.
I don't even
American
know.
567, heading 250, join the runway 27 left localizer. Verified you're
So you see
joining
that's
at
now
27
solid
left localizer.
diamond line, so that's going to turn us over very shortly and center us up.
American 567, roger. Reduce speed to 180, and do you still have that 737 in sight?
So we're turning over, that's going to center us on its own, and we need to pay close attention to this diamond right here. And once that gets to this center line here, we're just going to hit the approach button, which is going to start to begin our glide slope down.
American 567, roger. Follow that 737, clear visual approach, runway 27 left, maintain 180 knots to a 5 mile final.
510 knots to 8 miles, 567, thank you.
Southwest 1848, maintain 180 knots to a 5 mile final.
Alright, we'll maintain 180 for the 5 mile final. Alright, so we hit
Southwest 1848, 180 knots to a 5 mile final, contact tower 119.1.
over to tower on 119.1, Southwest 1848. Alright, so we were a little bit late on that, but the plane will capture the glide slope on its own here and get switched over, so we're going to go ahead and contact tower on 119.1. And at this point we need to also hit our second command button. Atlanta Tower, Southwest 1848 with you on the final for 27 left.
Southwest 1848, Atlanta Tower, good afternoon, 13405, 27 left, clear to land.
Cleared to land for Southwest 1848. Alright, so we are almost at our, so you notice that this lined itself back up dead center here to get us in check there. So we're going to go ahead and at this point drop our gear down. And you'll notice that the single channel, since we have both of these on here, is going to switch over to something else. I don't remember exactly what it is here. We're on our 5 mile final, so we're going to drop our speed down Let's check what our speed needs to be real quick. Menu, FMC, index, and approach. We're doing 140, so we're going to drop our speed down 140.
American 567 with you about visual 27 left.
We'll go flaps 10.
567 Atlanta Tower East to final approach speed. I'm going to try to get one in front of you, departure out in front of you in the gap. Wind 3405, runway 27 left, clear to land number 2. Flight clear to land from 27 left, number 2, thank you. American 567 just reduced to final approach speed, please. Flight will be DTG final speed.
So a little bit of a crosswind there. I don't know if it was just a change in the altitudes here, but as you can see, we are nearing our minimum line. So this is our minimum line. So we're going to get ready to hit disengage here. Oops. As you can see, it's kept a very nice descent path here.
Approaching minimums.
So we are going to go ahead and flip off
Minimums.
this, and we're going to hand fly it. So we'll go ahead and hit disengage and back up again.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 10.
Atlanta Tower, Delta 1746, holding for the 27 right, ready for departure.
Delta 1746, Atlanta Tower, runway 27 left, line up and wait, traffic on a 5-mile final of 73.
Line up and wait, 27 left, Delta 1746.
Delta 341, Atlanta Tower, now FM pass, 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, so we'll turn our reverse thrusters off, and we'll go ahead and brake ourselves here. Go ahead and get this set, and we're going to turn off right here. Get the airplane
Tower, Delta 341,
cleaned up.
one short 26 left, ready for departure. Delta 1746, 27 left, line up and wait, traffic on a 4-mile final.
Line up and wait, 27 left, Delta 1746.
Delta 341, Atlanta Tower, and FM pass, 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
Alright.
Roger, RNAV pass, cleared for takeoff, 26 left, 341.
And that's how you guys do.
1746, RNAV 2 SLA, runway 27 left, cleared for takeoff, traffic on a 2.5-mile final at 737.
Clear to take off 27 left, RNAV SLA, Delta 1746.
Southwest 1848, welcome to Atlanta, cross runway 27 right, November 5, join Mike, kind of ground, 0.9 on the other side.
Alright, we'll cross 27 right, November 5 for Southwest 1848. We'll join Mike on the other side.
Atlanta Tower, Delta 283 Heavy, holding short of 27 left.
I just need to double check.
Delta 283 Heavy, Atlanta Tower, roger.
So we took this high-speed taxiway here, which would be, I don't know where we are. So we're going to turn right up here.
Delta 1746, thanks for your assistance. Contact Atlanta departure 125.7. Have a safe flight. Bye-bye.
125.7, see you.
And then we are going to turn for...
Delta 341, same for you. Contact Atlanta departure 125.7. Good flight. Bye-bye. Going to departure 125.7. Good night. 341.
Let's check what our ground... frequency is. Atlanta ground...
Delta 1469, Atlanta Tower.
Atlanta Tower, Southwest 1848 is clear that 27 right. And what was the frequency for ground?
0.9, 21.9. Delta 1469, Atlanta.
Yes, sir, I'm up 1469.
Oh. A little bit off the runway here. Make sure we just switched over to ground. Atlanta ground, Southwest 1848 with you on Mike.
Southwest 1848, welcome to Atlanta. You can take Lima to the ramp.
Roger, Lima to the ramp for Southwest 1848. Alright, so we're going to make this sharp turn that we probably normally wouldn't do.
Delta 1942, how do you read?
Delta 1942, it's not getting any better, sir. I can deal with it.
Roger, I don't want you to have to listen to how low I am. I'm trying to figure this out. It won't adjust any higher for me, so I guess I'm probably going to disconnect, unfortunately.
Yeah, Delta 1942. Yeah, I suppose so. It almost sounds like you're like far away from your mic or something.
And that's weird because I've never had an issue before with voice codec. I've been flying on V-Pilot with the same headset for years.
Well, it's blame VATSIM.
Right, well, you have a good night, sir. Thanks for the ATC.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright, and we're going to be taking this gate right here, which is T1 or T2.
Atlanta ground, Delta 509 is at ramp 3, ready for taxi 227 left.
Delta 509, runway 27 left, taxi via Lima Juliet, cross runway 27 right at Juliet.
So we're going to go ahead and
clear to Lima Juliet, cross
get
27
our
right.
APU started up right here.
Ground Southwest 102, south side 27 left.
Well, we need to probably get lined up
Southwest 102,
properly.
runway 27 left, taxi via Lima Juliet.
27 left, Lima Juliet, Southwest 102.
I'll go ahead and set up parking brake.
American
And
567, you came
get
in,
our APU bleed on.
mucho broken. Oh, I see where you're at. American 567, you can take, turn left, Lima 5.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlanta.
Lima 5, Lima 0, thank you. 567, good night.
You go ahead and get ready to switch over to APU power.
Southwest 102, you cross from my 27 right at Juliet.
Cross 27 right at Juliet, Southwest 102.
And we are on APU power, and we're going to go ahead and cut off our engines and get the gate pushed up to us. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely amazing flight. How to do an ILS approach with a Boeing 737 on the VATSIM network with the new audio. Cannot get any better than this. Underground, thanks for the service tonight. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Alright, so that's going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was a pretty awesome one for me. I'm looking forward to flying with VATSIM in the future. Doing some more videos. Maybe we'll get a little bit better of a ILS approach video, maybe during the day. I'm going to see how that one looks out after this stream is over. Definitely very excited for what is to come with this community with the new VATSIM audio. I think it's going to be much improved. Very excited for that. So guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this one as much as I did. And I do appreciate you guys watching. If you did enjoy it, be sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to show some love in the comment section below. Have a great night. Thanks for watching. This is Josh, the Limitless Pilot.